Yo, what is up guys, Crazy the Games here, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. It's been a good 2 months, sorry about that. I'm a little sick too because it's December and you know, it's cold in where I live, all that stuff. So my voice sounds weird, that's why. And I'm starting a new project soon that will lead into VII Remake. You probably know what it is when I'm saying that, but I'll talk about that later in another video. Let's get on with the VII Remake news. Hopefully I can, you know, get through it pretty quickly. Okay, anyways, first up, we have 2 new key arts that recreate old art from FF7. Tifa's sitting on the Nibelheim bucket with the windmill in the background and looking to the stars. It's really pretty. I love this key art and I wish it was in higher quality. I feel like these are like too not high quality, which is really weird, but I guess that's all they got. I don't know why. And number 2 is Sephiroth in the facing backwards with fire everywhere, which some people think it means that we're getting Nibelheim flashback or the Calm flashback in Midgar. No, that's not happening. It's just key art. It doesn't mean anything. We're gonna see Nibelheim in the remake, but probably only in the scene where it's like Cloud and Tifa reminiscing about the promise, and that's most likely it. Maybe some new flashbacks, but other than that, I don't think anything else is happening with Nibelheim. So let's move on to Sephiroth has a new screenshot and a description. I'm gonna read the description, I'll talk about the screenshot. Sephiroth is famed as the finest member of Shinra's elite soldier unit. His gallant efforts in the war of Wutai made him a hero, and he's inspired many brave youths to join soldier. Sephiroth is believed to have died during a top secret mission, but there may be far more to the story than people know. Now, if you played the original, you know what that means. My boy, you know what happened to Sephiroth if you played the original. What I want to talk about is the screenshot shows him in President Shinra's office. I think this means that they're going to still have the Trail of Blood. I don't think it's gone, but I don't think everyone's going to see Sephiroth. I think it's going to be like Cloud gets to the room alone first. He sees Sephiroth. Sephiroth dips when Shinra President has a sword in his back. Everybody else comes out and like, who did this? And Cloud's like, Sephiroth. It's gonna take away some of the scariness, I guess, of the original, where Sephiroth was like gone and the sword was jabbed into him, into the president. I played recently, spoilers for the last, or the, what's the game called? Jedi Fallen Order. You know who Darth Vader is, he's Anakin Skywalker, all that crap. And I still found him showing up to be horror movie-esque. I still thought Darth Vader was a scary monster in that game. So I think they can still pull off the same thing with some remake, where you see Sephiroth a lot, but you still don't know enough about him to think, oh, he's just a guy I'm gonna fight. He's still a scary monster, especially if my theory is correct, where you don't fight him at all and just see his power at what he can do in this game. Even though you see him like through Cloud's vision and stuff, he can still be a scary horror monster that people who played the original enjoyed. As I am one of those people who enjoyed that aspect of Sephiroth. I enjoyed how scary he could be. I don't think that's going to be gone. I think it's still there, and I doubt it's going to be ruined unless we watch all the trailers and like they show us everything, but I don't think that's happening either. Next we have the President Shinra and Heidegger. The current president of the Shinra Electric Company raised the company from a small arms manufacturer to the massively powerful conglomerate it is today. He can be generous to his allies, but when it comes to business, he's utterly ruthless. He's willing to use cutthroat business tactics to make a profit and eliminate anyone who gets in his way. Heidegger, as well as being the director of public security, Heidegger has been Shinra's right-hand man since the early days of the company. He's just as ruthless as his boss and will do anything to get what he wants, even sacrifice his own subordinates. He's trusted inexplicably by the president, and this has made public security the most powerful department within Shinra. I like the way these two look. I like this description of Heidegger. I don't remember if that's like the exact same thing that he had in the original, but it makes him sound like he's a bigger force to be reckoned with than he was in the original. Because in the original, I didn't really get scared of Heidegger or President Shinra too much. Like, I thought they were assholes, you know, I thought they were like pretty monstrous dudes for what they were doing. But I didn't really get scared of Shinra Corporation itself until we saw Rufus, because Rufus was like, just had a one-on-one with Cloud with a dog by his side. Like, that dude was powerful. But President Shinra and Heidegger, I didn't really get that vibe from. But here, the way they look and their descriptions, Like, especially the way they look. I think they look more menacing now, and I love it. I love it. And some people are upset they're not fat anymore, show their wealth or whatever it is. Like, it's a old thing in like Chinese history or Japanese history where if you were fat, it showed your wealth because you had money to eat a lot of food. I don't remember which one specifically, but yeah. And people like that about President Shinra and Heidegger, but I think it's fine the way it is. They look more menacing. They fit perfectly within the stylized realism that the game is going for, and I think it works perfectly. Next, we have Roche, who is a third-class soldier turned rebel, also known as the Speed Demon. He loves bikes and speed and anyone who can give him a challenge. His comrades, however, find him annoying. He constantly squeals to the rear tire and makes them choke a fume of burnt rubber. So this is a new character. This is the soldier guy we saw in the TGS trailer. Finally has a name, and I just noticed his eyes have Mako energy in them, so I assume that's just the thing they do with all soldiers. It doesn't matter their class, which I think was already confirmed in the Crisis Core and the original too, so I'm being stupid saying that, but yeah, he's definitely soldier. I think he rebelled, that's why they're calling him a rebel. He's not with Shinra anymore, but he's still an adversary for Cloud in the gang. I don't know if he'll show up only during Avalanche missions, which would be weird, considering my theory is we're going to go against him and his gang multiple times throughout the game. I don't think his gang will be shown until the game releases, but I do think there'll be bosses too, or adversaries we fight, like, you know, like on a Turks type of thing. So we'll have the Turks and not Heidegger. So we'll have the Turks, you know, Shinra, all that crap, monsters, and Roche's group of whatever they're gonna be called. And he likes a fight, so he's definitely gonna fight Cloud a lot. I like his design overall, and I'm very excited to see what they do with him. I'm going to skip the era stuff because I don't really think I should comment on it when I think the stuff below it is more important. So, new story episodes. As they said a couple of years ago when they expanded the game and Kitase was talking about it, how they're going to add additional depth to the story of Final Fantasy VII in Midgar and make Midgar expanded. That is what's happening. And I'm very happy that, you know, I mean, I knew it, I wasn't worried, but it's nice to see that they're showing off what they meant exactly. Like, they mentioned the train graveyard, they have all these new screenshots and new story scenes that were not in the original, like Aerith touching the ghost, Tifa, Cloud, and Aerith holding on to each other, or Aerith and Tifa holding on the Cloud, and then the scene of them, you know, chilling in this area that was not in the original, and showing the mini map, which is looks like it's bigger than the original, but it's also not completed probably. It's just showing what I was very excited about when it came to the fact that they're making a game of Midgar only, and that is the fact that they're just going to expand on everything, and I'm super excited about that. Because the train graveyard, as they say in the description of this article, was just something you skipped over. There wasn't much to it. You didn't have any dialogue there. There was nothing. It was just a little thing that happened after you came out the sewers and you went past it, came back out, went to Sector 7. Here, you don't have that. You have an entire little dungeon. You're going to have new enemies and a new boss fight, which I assume is Eligor because of how his intro was in the TGS trailer. Because it doesn't seem like they would give that swirling around on a horse thingy if he wasn't a boss fight. That's just what I assume. And I'm pretty sure I'm right. So these screenshots get me very excited. I'm just super happy. I'm surprised they didn't show Eligor in these screenshots. I think he's in the Shiva ones. Yeah, he is in the Shiva ones. So I'm just super excited with these screenshots, man. All the stuff they're showing in these pictures, and then we're getting a Jump Festa trailer the same week, this very week. I'm just very excited for all this happening this week for VII Remake. You guys just don't know I don't know how to like put it into words how excited I am for this game. Like I don't think me talking in a video expresses how excited I am for this game. It's just, I'm just very happy. I hope you guys are very excited too. Oh, I almost forgot, Shinra HQ is also expanded on, I think. I don't think this is original stuff because there's a barricade at the start which was not there in the original, where they had soldiers waiting out there for you to fight. So you're gonna fight either going up the stairs or just running through the building, which is really nice that they're changing that up. And the expanded entrance, which we saw in the trailers, they also have new looking car areas. Not the same as the original. It's more semi-modern, I guess it's very, very modern like, and it looks really, really, really cool. And a new relaxation area, which I don't think was in the original, but I could be wrong. I'm going to play the original soon so I can know what I'm getting into with Midgard. Like, hopefully I'm not wrong about what I say in the playthrough, because I'm misremembering stuff. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys are as excited as I am for the Jump Fest trailer this week. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and peace from Quizzy the Games, everybody.